missed you guys. Hey, hi, hello everybody. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lex if you're new here. And is there any better feeling than starting a brand new YouTube video on a cozy rainy day with a fresh coffee in hand? I don't know, this feeling is pretty hard to beat. I'm joking, obviously, but it's a good feeling nonetheless. Anyway, welcome to today's video. I'm just so excited for this one because I feel like it's gonna be so cozy. I'm feeling really cozy. It's really, really rainy, which could be a not so happy thing for me. Sometimes it's not so great, but today I'm just really leaning in, just washed my hair, got like my skincare on, you know what I mean? I'm not wearing makeup, but I got my Edam. I'm just feeling the cozy vibes. Also, we're going to start a new book today, but let's start off. I want to show you guys like some of my crafty setup. I've just changed things around a lot. And I feel like in a busy month, it's kind of ironic that I have done this, but I feel like it gives me a semblance of peace. Organizing is just like very fun for my brain. Sometimes in small doses. I have a whole house, like I've been also organizing, to be honest. I was gonna say I have a whole house I could organize, but to be honest, I've actually been doing a lot in our house and like decluttering a ton. Because we just, I don't know, 3 kids and 2 adults. It's like we just have a lot. So anyway, I have this soola pouch here, which I haven't really known the best way to utilize this. And I finally have a setup that I love. And this is now essentially my journaling pouch, not just junk journaling, but like all types of journaling, like just writing and journaling and junk journaling and all of it. But it doesn't have like junk in it. So yeah, this is really, I'm loving this setup. I'll go through this with you guys in just a second. But then also in this basket, this is like my junk pouch. So maybe I'll take you guys overhead and like go through both of these things. That's the one basket. And then on top of our homeschool cabinet lives this basket, which I've had for a while. I think I've shown you guys this in several videos, but I used to keep this in my room and it had like random stuff in it. And I brought it down here when I got my planner because I really wanted to keep my planner somewhere. I don't have a home office or anything like that. I live pretty much, sorry, my husband was texting me about Greek yogurt. He's at Sam's Club. Such a king. Oh yeah, no home office, nowhere that I'm like frequenting more than this kitchen. I also wanted to like keep it visible so I would use it. And I really, really have loved using a planner this year. So this basket initially just had my planner in it, but now I've put a bunch of other things in it too. So I have this journal, which I think I did with you guys in one video. And this, I'm not really sure exactly what I'm calling this. I don't know. I kind of go back and forth because I've written like 2 things in it so far. So just this first page and then another page. So I don't know if I'm going to make this of like just like a random writing, like whatever I want to write about. We'll see. But I like it. I like it. And I like that it has lines. And I like that it's mostly for writing. Like it's decorative a little bit, but I really wanted just bigger, larger space to write. Then I'm going to show you guys something special in just a second, but you already know my 2 little pocket babies. So these are kind of, I've redone these a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna get too much into them, but I will show you one thing that I redid. I have my gratitude in the beginning and then like my little mini junk journal in the middle. And then I have this pocket, which has always been there, but I wasn't utilizing it. Now I have like photos and stickers in there. And then I added in a Sudoku book. I had a gift card from my son's school. They had given me a gift card for serving and like volunteering this year. And I used it for getting a little mini pocket-sized Sudoku book. I have yet to use her. I just got it, but I'm really excited to have this in here because I do bring these out with me a lot. I like this a lot, this update, I guess I should say. And then this little baby, which is ever changing, but that's what I love about it. I love that there are the rings and you can ever change and like reorganize and reconfigure. And when I fill up pages, I can take them out or, you know, add new ones or keep the ones I like whatever. I just love the versatility of these kinds of journals. I also keep a little clippy on the end because it's very helpful to have these clips around. So anyway, those 2 live in here. This brand, I got a bigger size. I had been really wanting to get a bigger size because I loved this. I got this back in like end of September, early October. And I have proved to myself that I love this. This was a worthy investment and it really was not even an super expensive. Retrospectively, like these journals can get so pricey. Anyway, specifically, I really wanted this for a proper commonplace. I love the idea of a commonplace notebook, essentially a spot where you can write about quotes, song lyrics. I mean, you can make it whatever you want. You can write your own thoughts, your own lists, like your own input as well, but also for a place to kind of like be curious and play and think on and think about life in the form of writing, but like with what you experience in the world around you, if that makes sense. So like, for example, my Jesus journal, which is somewhere in my house right now, but that is specifically for prayers or like notes on sermons or just like any thoughts that I have in regard to me and the Lord, Jesus-centered things, faith-based things. So I love that. And it kind of encapsulates a lot of my faith and my walk with God. So this is kind of, it's not really an equivalent, but it's kind of just this idea of like an everything journal or like a place where you can dump anything. Now, obviously, I recognize that could be this journal. Like I could dump anything I want in any of my journals, but I'm just a little nitpicky. I'm not gonna lie. I have like a vibe in my head and an idea, and it's just like hard to shake it sometimes. And I knew a few things. Number one, I knew that I really wanted blank pages because I want to be able to add like photos. I'm a big lyrics girl. I love song lyrics and quotes. Love a good book quote, love a good song lyric. And I love dissecting things a lot, but I don't normally ever do that. Like I don't have a space to do that. I'll screenshot a ton of things and never reference them. So this is almost supposed to be, in my mind, it's like your screenshot journal or like your notes app, you know, like it's the place where you can write all the things that you want to reference again one day. And I feel like just writing them down is going to be so much more gratifying than just screenshotting it. Like, cannot tell you how many screenshots I have of quotes, lyrics, different songs I want to listen to again and again and never want to forget. But like they're in my phone and I never reference them, you know? So I have not started this yet, but I think I'm going to firstly go through my phone, look at the quotes I've written down in there and also the screenshots and start deleting stuff because my space could use it. Start deleting stuff and then putting it in here and then, you know, building off of that and like grabbing like photos, you know, like of memorable moments. Like this is a random one, but like something I could see myself putting in a commonplace for myself is like the scene in Gilmore Girls where Rory and Logan are jumping off of is that a bridge? And with the life and death brigade, and they're like, an omnia pratis with the umbrellas. If you know, you know. But for me, like I have watched Gilmore Girls since I was a young kid, like since it came out. I was like in middle school, started watching it with my mom. And I know that people have their opinions on the show. I know that if you watch it like for the first time in these years, you may not love it. And I get it, like the characters and things like that, the humor maybe isn't for you. But for me, that show is so nostalgic and just like such a heart show. It's so my heart. Like I mean, it's not my heart, but I just like love it. I don't know. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Anyway. And that's like a perfect place to write that. Like you don't want to really write that in your like more personal thoughts or like your pivotal moments journal, nor do you really want to write that in like your junk journal because I don't know, for me, I like to keep it like super, super creative. I mean, I have like little blurbs in my junk journals, but anyway, so I got this journal. It comes with like it's a cover, but it also comes with 3 journals inside of it. 3 of these like brown journals, whatever. So the first one I think I'm gonna make for commonplacing, and then the second one, I've gone back to the smaller A5 size and I got a Leuchtturm and I'm loving keeping it in here. I don't know if or when I'll decorate the front, but neither here nor there because I'm just having so much fun in like my small baby girl. It feels so small compared to what I had. I'm just really having a good time. So anyway, I have those 2, and then there's this little pocket, just similar to the other one that you saw. And then I have a 3rd journal, which honestly, I don't think I'm even gonna write in because eventually this will get pretty thick, like my junk journal. So I think I might just keep 2 journals in here and make this just for commonplacing and junk journaling. And that's it. And because honestly, I don't really need much else other than that. Very excited about her. So I had to show you guys my little setup. Okay, I just wrapped to the oblivion, not even sipping my coffee, like, But don't worry, it's still warm. That's good. Okay, this basket, by the way, if you're curious, I thrifted it and stuff is already falling out. So this is the little Soola studio pouch. I love the compartment that it has for pens. I have so many fun pens that I normally don't pull from, and now they're displayed in the front and I get to use them and pull from them. Also, I'm keeping some pencils here and then another little Penco clampy. I really do like these for holding my pages down. In the back, I have this little glue runner, glue tape, and then a hole punch, some small scissors, and a glue stick. And then in here, got my little reading tabs, and I think there's a mechanical pencil, yeah. Mechanical pencil and lead in there. This honestly is like the bag of my dreams from when I was like middle school, high school age. I would have eaten this up. And I mean, I'm eating it up now, so clearly. Anywho, and then in here, technically when I'm on the go, I can stash one of my journals in here very easily. So if I'm like running out and about and I want to have all my supplies, I don't often need everything with me though, but that's very nice that it's an option. But I have different glues. This is like a tape, glue tape kind of situation. And then this glue, which is like my favorite for junk journaling. And then I've got some highlighters in these pockets here, and then a whole bunch of washi tape for my planner or for my journals, whatever. So honestly, that's it. Oh, and paper clips and stuff. Okay, that's really it right now. And I've just been enjoying leaving this open just like this and like letting it sit in that basket and pulling from it when I need it. This is 10 out of 10 for me. I'm really, really enjoying this. Basket you guys saw earlier, the makeup case, which is now a junk, or has been since my start of junk journaling. So you open it up, there's space for brushes in here. I used to try to keep like markers and things in here, but they would fall out. So this just kind of has no purpose. But on the inside, I've got this little pouch, this fold out pouch. It's actually from the dollar store and it's very, very handy for little bits of junk and stickers. And then I have this paper pad. And then in here, I tend to keep like loose stickers and also photos and just like little bits of ephemera. And then I'm obviously not always putting little bits in there, but this is like something I want to use soon because it's like a piece of memory junk from some chopsticks when my husband and I went out to eat. And then I just have everything else kind of stacked. So like sticker books are here, and then papers, Pinterest, like I'll often print stuff on Pinterest that I want to add in, stickers, papers, letters, and ribbon and cards. I love adding in cards in my journal spreads. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that lives in here, and it's nice and tidy now. I decluttered a ton of stuff that I was like, honestly just hoarding, and now everything fits, which feels really good because I can close it away and not have to feel overwhelmed by the massive amount of stuff that I've consumed. And I just donated it instead because I've actually been so blessed by thrifting for journal supplies. Let me turn this camera around. All I was trying to say, I have been really blessed by thrifting for journal supplies and finding really good stuff at the thrift store. So I one night just went kind of crazy. I mean, I kept a ton of stuff that I want to like give away to friends, or when I host events, like have excess and surplus. I'm actually hosting an event at the end of this month, and I can't wait to kind of hopefully vlog some of that and take you guys along because I'm very, very excited about it. But I am honestly sick of talking. So I'm gonna go read, and I'll see you guys over there, and we'll craft a little bit later, Lord willing, as well. Okay, let's go. kids set this little scene up for our movie night last night. Honestly, they did a great job. It was very, very cozy. And then we've got, you know, just the regular run of the mill. Have to plop right down on our crusty dusty couch and get some reading done. Honestly, I feel like I might just sit on the little comfy spot they made because it's actually comfy. So let's get reading. Let us begin. I already know I'm gonna love this book, and it's crazy because when I bought this, which was at some point last year, I want to say like last spring, but I just briefly, like when I found all 3 books, and I think that there's 4 in the series if I'm not mistaken, but I found 3 of them. Well, the cover really took my eye at first, and like the spine I thought was cute. Then yeah, I read the back, it was like, okay, hooked. Kind of like one of those, you're just taking a chance. But let me read you the very first page because already this is my style of book. This is my kind of book. Let me read you this first page. It says, I told you last night that I might be gone sometime, and you said where? And I said to be with the good Lord. And you said why? And I said because I'm old. And you said, I don't think you're old. And you put your hand in my hand and you said you aren't very old, as if that settled it. I told you you might have a very different life from mine and from the life that you've had with me, and that would be a wonderful thing. There are many ways to live a good life. And you said, Mama already told me that. And then you said, don't laugh, because you thought I was laughing at you. You reached up and put your little finger on mine and gave me a look that I never saw in my life on any other face besides your mother's. It's a kind of furious pride, very passionate and stern. I'm always a little surprised to find my eyebrows where I've suffered one of those looks. I will miss them. Anyway, okay, let me keep reading. Let me lock in. I just know this book is gonna be so good, but let me lock in. I need a pen. I literally need a pen because my towel dried hair is done because overstimulation nation. I got my pen, and now I can really lock in. So it's a little bit later, and you might end up hearing my kiddos in the background because they love helping me with crafts like this, but also you might not because the Legos and things might suffice. And actually I don't have very long because we're about to go out for a little family outing, which I'm very excited about, but I am also really excited to quickly work on this little craft. So my friends gave me this cute, it's like so cutie, Stay Home and Craft. The sticker is really great, and it's perfect for a craft box because stay home and craft, like that is what I want to do. So I literally just got this pack of magnet paper, flexible magnetic adhesive sheets off of Amazon. And essentially you just take your, you take the sheet, and the magnetic side is here, the adhesive side is here. I'm just going to, before I peel off the adhesive, measure and cut like roughly, and then I'll match it up properly on the adhesive and trim off the rest. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I cut it a little bit smaller because technically it doesn't need to be the exact size as the sticker. It can be a little bit smaller and might be easier to peel it off later as well, because just like regular magnets, you know. So I'm gonna just do it like that size. So not peeling off the sticker adhesive side because I want that on in case I want to use it later. I'm gonna peel off the magnet adhesive side and then stick it on to the sticker. That's genius. Okay, ready? Ah, I love it. No, I love it. I love that. I even feel like I might put it on the side. That's so cute. Stay home and craft. Okay, I feel like I need to do this. I could even put this on my fridge, like if I don't want it on the toolbox, but I do love it on the toolbox. That's so fun. But I could also put it on our fridge. Like the options are kind of endless. One day I would love to get like a locker too. It's like one of those wish list items. It's one of my lists. I have a list for wish list items in that small pocket journal. And that has been such a gratifying side note. That's been such a gratifying thing because instead of the ideas living up here and me either forgetting about them or overly hyperfixating on them, I just put it in the journal. And then we just like, we observe, we wait, we see, we pray, we hope, we think, we dream, and we wait. Because not everything is as exciting as we think in the moment. But anyway, that's about a locker. Okay, I'm gonna do a few more and I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. Okay, it's a little bit later. Girls, are you ready? All of my Martina stickers, not all of them, but some of the ones that I've been saving from her first edition of her book. This is happy. And then I have my craft one on the side, but I think I might, let's see. Hold on. Hold, please. How fun. The fact that I can just like arrange them. I feel like I'm gonna end the video here because if I don't do this now, I'm gonna be doing it when I'm editing in my pajamas at night and it's all dark and you know, we're about to go out and kind of, I don't really know what we're gonna do, but it's raining and we're gonna get out of the house, which honestly, if you are a sad, rainy girl, like, or someone who gets sad by the rain, getting out of the house really changes and uplifts your perspective, but also clearly doing a craft, having a cozy hobby moment, even if it's not long, like my time today was not long in perspective. Obviously you're watching this video and it could seem like I had endless time, but I think between my kids who nap, during their nap time was really when I filmed this, as well as a little bit after because they were doing other things. Like we have family in and out, whatever. So I've had a little extra time. It's not always feasible. It's not always how it works, obviously. But yeah, looking at pockets of time, if your kids don't nap, enforce a quiet time. Honestly, girl, I feel like that's a game changer. My oldest does not nap, but he still does quiet time. And I mean, I like a quiet time, right? Like you like a quiet time. If you're an introvert, you probably do at least. And so enforcing a quiet time, giving them like books and Legos and like a YOUUU or like a Tony's box or whatever, or just like a story. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like the options are endless. I'm not an account that like can tell you all the options, but like Play-Doh, kinetic sand, depending on your kid's age, how much you trust them, you know, but like Legos, magnet tiles, racetrack, puzzles, whatever, coloring supplies, like the options are endless. You can get a quiet time in. Even 30 minutes is better than nothing. And don't feel tempted. My advice, don't feel tempted to clean during that time. Unless you like really have to, or like, you know, whatever, like if it's terribly bad and really burdensome, then like do what you gotta do. But like, if you can hold it, try not to clean and instead fill up your cup in a creative way or in a hobby kind of way. Go on do a dance around your house or read a book or do a craft or whatever it is that kind of fills you up and feels life-giving to you. I feel like, again, even 30 minutes is better than nothing. 10 minutes is better than nothing. Like sometimes I literally doodle. I have no time. I have no extra help. My husband's not home. We don't have friends or family around. And I will doodle by myself for 10 minutes. Everyone quiet. Nap time, quiet time. Do what you gotta do. I know I maybe don't have long. Maybe I have like a huge to-do list of other more important things. But I will sit my butt down and doodle and like get it out. Like just, or like move my body. Okay, anyway, I'm on a tangent. But also that coffee, it's kicking in. It's really kicking in. So we're gonna go get out of the house and move around and like do some things. But thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Okay, I'll see you next time.